Okay, so for this video, I will be showing you how I will do a skin assessment on a resident. However, I don't have a resident, I don't have a person to practice on, and my pillow has been my resident for the past few videos, but I cannot practice a skin assessment on a pillow, so this video will be mostly just me talking my way through how I would typically conduct a skin assessment and what questions I would ask and what I would be looking for. So I would go in, I would sanitize my hands, I would introduce myself, I would say my name is Juliana, I am a student nurse, and today I was asked to come in and do a skin assessment. So what that means is I will ask you a couple questions about your medical history, and from there I will look at your skin and see if there's any redness, rashes, any abrasions, any dryness, any abnormal markings, and just make sure everything's healthy. Is that all right with you? And if it was, then I would proceed. So I would begin by asking them about their food and fluid intake patterns. For example, if they drank a lot of water, ate healthy, because not doing so or not drinking a lot of water could lead to dehydration in the skin. I would ask if they have had any weight changes over time, their current weight, and if they've had any fluctuations, because that could account for any changes in the skin and how the skin feels. I would also ask if they've had any medical issues with their skin in the past, such as any skin cancer or eczema, which could account for any dryness. Or while talking to the resident, I would also assess their skin for hydration or any dryness, any abrasions, reddened areas, rashes, discharge, etc. I would look for any discharge or drainage around any drainage tubes or feeding sites, as that is a highly likely area for irritation. I would also conduct a risk for pressure ulcers using the Braden scale, and I can't do that on the pillow. So if I was with a resident, I would ask them about their lifestyle changes, how often they're in bed or in a wheelchair, and using those questions to ask about their lifestyle, I would be able to go through the questions on the Braden scale and come up with a score and assess how likely they are to be at risk of getting a pressure ulcer. I would also inspect any bony prominences and other pressure areas, as that's another area that's highly likely for skin irritation. I would also ask the patient their preferred positions, if they prefer to sit up, lay down, because that could also lead to likeliness of a pressure ulcer. And I would assess how easily they're able to sit up or lay down or move around. I would then wash my hands. I would say thank you for letting me do this skin assessment, and that would be that.